time here as we cap off AZ 100 here in Championship Wrestling from Arizona. Todd Kennelly, Johnny LaQuasto with you, and there you see the #1 contender, EJ Sparks, won that opportunity by defeating the ultra-tough Alex Sawyers in the #1 contender match. Another shot at destiny here for Sparks.
No doubt about that. This match has been a long time coming for EJ Sparks. Now is his moment.
And there you see the champion, the only Arizona State champion here in the history of this program. The man who won the title, the first man to do it, and he's held on to it ever since. Gino Rivera, dominant champion.
And he's proved it's not about the size of the pit bull, it's the size of the fight in the pit bull. The only Arizona State champion. He has had a stranglehold on that title. He's done whatever possible. You talk about Grimsley doing whatever possible to win a match, to win a title. Yeah, that is Gino Rivera to a T.
He's taken on everybody, fighting champion. Might not like his tactics from time to time, but he finds a way to win and hold on to the gold. Will he do so again as he puts it all on the line at AZ 100?
I may not agree with everything he does, but I have to respect what he puts into every single match and how much he cares about that title. Let's kick it down to the ring for the announcements.
Great atmosphere for this main event as we get set to make it all official.
Jay's ready.
Oh, a little verbal assault there by the champion prior to the physicality that is sure to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event, scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Arizona State Championship. In this contest, the championship advantage has been forfeited, meaning on a disqualification or a countout, the championship will change hands. Introducing first is the challenger. To my right, from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 185 pounds, he is Phoenix's favorite son, EJ Sparks. His opponent, to my left, he hails from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 171 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending Arizona State champion, the Puerto Rican Pitbull, Gino Rivera.
Puerto Rican Pitbull, the champion, brimming with confidence. And the crowd split here, certainly a resounding appreciation for EJ Sparks. And you hear it right now by the crowd, but certainly the champion, not without his respect as well.
State Championship. Gentlemen, I gave you instructions in the back, but once again, Gino, if you are counted out or disqualified, you will lose the Arizona State Championship. Do you have any questions?
You lay down and get down like your mother used to from your dad. You understand me?
Once again, Gino getting it ahead of EJ Sparks.
Inflammatory comments there by the champion, trying to get the challenger worked up, trying to get the challenger lathered up or he'll make a mistake. What an atmosphere, electricity in the air here at AZ 100 with AZ The Arizona State Championship on the line, champion and challenger going toe-to-toe in the early going, and it's Sparks getting the better of him.
And Todd, if I'm EJ Sparks, you have to be very careful not to let emotion take control of you. Obviously, he has the advantage here, but if you expend all your energy early on, that's when Gino is going to cause a mistake. He's going to pounce on EJ Sparks. In my opinion, that's exactly what all the head games were right in the beginning.
But enough cannot be said of the importance of the stipulation here, Johnny, that the champion's advantage is thrown out the window. The champion cannot survive and hold on to the title if there's a disqualification or a countout. He's done that time and time again, elects to stay on the outside and eat the countout loss. Get himself disqualified to hold on to the title, and he almost ate the roundhouse rhythm there in the opening seconds.
Gino had that scouted. Look at the fans. They want a piece of Gino Rivera, but EJ just gave him one clothesline on the outside.
So Johnny, I mean, we got to talk about it. That takes a whole lot out of the potential game plan of the champion because he doesn't have that exit strategy which he has utilized to perfection time and time again.
But at the same time, I'm never going to underestimate the cunning of Gino Rivera. Don't forget what he did to EJ in the past, tossing the title into his arms and getting a disqualification. He has so many tricks up his sleeve, nothing will surprise me, even with a bit of the rule change here.
Right, but on the flip side, got himself counted out against Carl Fredericks. You know, if that were to happen here tonight, he loses the championship. So that's it's got to, you know, feel like the walls are closing in for the champion a little bit, and it's got to add to the confidence of the challenger, EJ Sparks, who can just get down to business.
I mean, EJ feels like now is finally his time, but Gino Rivera is not ready to let go of the Arizona State Championship. Look at EJ!
Nice series of offense in the early going there by the challenger. Series of strikes into the cover, center of the ring, and making the champ kick out early on.
EJ Sparks had a great showing in the Silver Spotlight Tournament, which was eventually won by Evan Daniels. Gino too fast for him there. EJ took too long, Todd.
Big shot there. Going upstairs is the champion. Looking awfully confident. The champion in control. Will he stay that way when we return right after this? Back to our main event. Here in the culmination of AZ 100. What an event it's been over the week. Some incredible title matches, history being made, new television champion crowned in Oliver Grimsley. Well, we see history made again here tonight in our main event, going a long way for that eye poke.
Now, Nick Bonanno knows he does not want to end the match on a call like that. Technically, yeah, that was illegal, but Gino Rivera, trust me, he's going to bend the rules as much as possible. He's going to test the referee.
It's going to take more than an eye poke, you got to imagine, but again, the champion flirting with disaster potentially. If he's disqualified, he can kiss the championship goodbye. Unique drop down there by the champ, and he goes to the eyes again, and got to be careful if you're the champion here. Nick Bonanno admonishing him. But
I mean, he's playing mind games with the referee as well. He knows he's not going to make that call. Oh!
Well, and after the type of championship reign that Rivera's had, you don't want to see it end under any controversy.
Absolutely not.
Let these two prove who the better man is. I think that's what the official has in mind.
I mean, Gino and EJ have been going back and forth for the better half of the past 4 to 5 months. I mean, EJ has constantly gotten the short end of the stick, but right now, like you said, Todd, the rules have never been more in his favor.
Rivera took the wheels out from under the challenger and now drops down with the senton, trying to make the challenger pay the price and attacking the core. And that might take some of the torque away from that roundhouse rhythm that EJ Sparks hopes to hit and put this away.
Gino Rivera is always very decisive in his attacks. Case in point, right now, he's always well thought out. Nothing he does is by chance. He watches a lot of game tape. He knows his opponents very well. Because he's not a big guy. He has to make up for his lack of size with everything else that he does have.
Well, the Puerto Rican Pitbull is aptly nicknamed. He is relentless. He'll sink his teeth into you, and he will not relinquish, just like he has not relinquished that grip on the Arizona State Championship.
That's right. I mean, you don't survive the streets of Brooklyn for as many years as he did without finding ways to survive. and he utilizes those skills in the ring.
Transitions right into another submission attempt here. So for the challenger, out of the frying pan and into the fire and still in harm's way. And now the forearm being driven across the eyes, the orbital socket, the nose. The champion will punish it.
That's right. No one's going for style points here, Todd. All that counts is a victory. Gino Rivera does not care what it looks like. He does not care what he has to do to EJ as long as he walks out of here with the Arizona State Championship.
Rivera's been a dominant champion. He wins by any means necessary. He cannot afford to do that here tonight. Oh, upstairs goes the challenger. Nice enziguri. Desperation there by Sparks.
Now, I beg to differ there. I wouldn't say Gino Rivera's been a dominant champion. He's been a resourceful champion. He has always found ways to keep the title, whether it's been by disqualification or by pulling out a victory. But by no means has he been dominant. He has snuck away every single time, but I still give him a lot of credit for doing it.
Challengers come, challengers go. He's still the title holder. To me, that makes him dominant no matter how he has gone about holding on to the gold. When you look at the list of people who have stepped up to the plate to try and take that title, he has won not only the physical game of chess, but the mental game of chess. And he's been able to outsmart many opponents that do have a size and strength advantage.
No doubt, I will not disagree there. He is a chess master in the ring, that's for sure. Here's a surprising bear hug, Todd.
Yeah, trying to wrestle above his size here. This is a power move that you would normally see from a bigger man, but it's working. As you can see that the challenger that strength starts to be sapped from the body of Sparks.
And once again, attacking that core like you mentioned earlier, trying to take away that roundhouse rhythm. EJ trying to desperately fight out.
And again, you got to think too that the champion, he loves the double stomp.
Found a way to get out of that bear hug. What does he have left, though? That's the question.
Challenger starts to roll now, covering the gap with the back elbow and now the big drop kick, and you see the effects on the champion. Looks like he got shot out of a cannon into the corner. See if the challenger can keep the pedal to the metal. Nice counter elbow by the champion. Off the second rope. We'll see what Gino Rivera's got in mind. Nobody home there.
Looks like he landed awkwardly in that right leg, grabbing the quad or hamstring there. Oh no, EJ seeing it.
That knee buckled awkwardly in the champion, and now the super kick echoing off the walls of the world-famous Nile Theater, and Sparks looking to be world-famous as Arizona State champion, but not yet.
EJ Sparks proving that he still has some explosiveness left. Struggled to make the pin, though.
And both champion and challenger, in essence, back to square one. Both out as the referee starts to administer the double count.
I mean, Gino's barely moving. I still haven't seen EJ. Looks like he's finally picking his head up.
Showing what this championship main event has taken out of both. It has been physical since the opening bell. Crowd soundly behind the challenger now. He's had various opportunities. Has come so close as EJ Sparks. Is tonight the night that his dream comes true and he lives up to that destiny?
There's a reason he's called Arizona's favorite son. Everyone here at the Nile Theater is behind him. And they would all love to attack Gino Rivera.
Rivera now into the sleeper. He spun that web and was able to catch the challenger in it. And now transitions back into that rear waist lock and working over the back, the shoulder, and everything in between. We'll return after this. Welcome back, everyone, to this high-stakes main event. Arizona State Championship on the line as part of AZ 100. And throughout the break, the seesaw matchup continues. And look at these knees now by the champion. Relentless is Rivera, looking to put away the challenger now. Deep hook of the leg, only a count of two.
Incredible combination there by Gino Rivera. Obviously the fresher of the two competitors. What a match this has been thus far. I can't wait to hear them talk all about it. on BigLipRadio.com, our proud sponsor of AZ100. It's video games, movies, and comics all in one podcast. It's Nerd Talk, it's Guy Talk, it's Big Lip Radio, and this is our main event.
Yeah, they'll have lots to talk about after this. An incredible war of attrition and now blatant disrespect here by the champion, slapping the challenger. You got to be kidding me, and he might pay for it, but not enough. And again, that residual effects of the attack in the midsection, Johnny.
Oh, now he's mocking EJ Sparks as if he had a walker. You know, I didn't think it was a wise move to start slapping EJ Sparks, but thus far, oh, wait a minute.
Adrenaline could do wonders.
Oh!
TKO. And it might be a total knockout of the championship reign. Just drapes the arm across the champion, and that wasn't enough to secure the 1-2-3. Desperation covered there by Sparks.
Now, EJ has to be careful there. It looked like both of his shoulders may have been down on the canvas. But that took a lot out of Gino Rivera.
Certainly did. Again, great atmosphere here. The crowd trying to urge on. Oh, and look at this. Backstabber.
Uh-oh.
Shades of that bed of nails by Oliver Grimsley, which allowed him to steal the television title from Ray Rosas just last week. Now upstairs goes the champion. He's perched.
A frog splash to the lumbar spine to inflict even more damage, perhaps. Oh, a double stomp!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no!
And Sparks could do nothing about it. He couldn't counter. He couldn't see it coming. The champion to retain again, but no, not yet. Somehow,
wow.
Sparks fights on.
I mean, a double stomp to the lumbar spine. That could fracture vertebrae for sure.
After the body locks, after the attacks throughout the matchup. And now Sparks digging down deep, finding that little something extra as these two champion challengers starting to trade like Wall Street. Now a choke both ways. Again, the champion cannot afford to get disqualified here, Johnny. If he does, he'll lose the title. Big knee again by Rivera.
But with all that said, this has become an all-out fight between these two. The Arizona State Championship on the line, the main event, the 4-week culmination at AZ100. Oh my God!
Oh man, maybe a walk-off homer there by EJ Sparks. If he can capitalize into a cover, he rocked the champion.
What does he have left? That's the question.
He's got the distance. Roundhouse rhythm. Champ is rocked. Champ's knocked out. Here we go. History to be made. Cover that man. Hook of the leg. There's two. Whoa! Three. He did it. He did it, Johnny. EJ Sparks did it. He got it done. He wins the gold.
The winner of this bout and new Arizona State champion, Phoenix's favorite son, EJ Sparks.
Todd, I'm gonna be honest. I did not think he had enough left in him to hit a roundhouse rhythm, let alone land it to perfection like he did. History has just been made at AZ100.
Unbelievable. As soon as the champion wakes up, he's going to be dismayed and shocked. But the crowd, total elation. You can see the big smiles on their faces. None bigger than that man, Phoenix's favorite son, and now the golden one and AZ State champion, EJ Sparks.
Uh-oh. Is that who I think it is?
The hell is this all about? Give the man his spotlight. He just had a hellacious matchup to win the championship and make history.
You want to talk about spotlight? I'll give you a silver spotlight. And that's what Evan Daniels is holding, Todd. You know what that means?
It means that he gets a shot at the Arizona State championship at a time and place of his choosing. Speaking of spotlights, R3 almost a total eclipse.
Could that time be right now? It certainly looks like it will. I mean, Evan Daniels has a smile on his face while EJ Sparks went from elated to horrified. And his back is killing him.
And And this has got to be even more salt in the wound because it was EJ Sparks that fought all the way into the finals of that Silver Spotlight tournament with exciting Evan Daniels. So after the night of his life, the victory of his life,
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Evan Daniels is stealing the spotlight and claiming his match for the Arizona State Championship.
It's official.
couldn't have said it any better. Stealing the spotlight, that's exactly what he's done. It's the biggest victory in that young man's life. He didn't even get to enjoy it.
He didn't even touch the title as it was about to be handed to him. The music of the Agents of Chaos hit, and here's Evan Daniels. Oh, and a super kick.
Just like that, history going to be made twice over.
Oh, how did EJ kick out?
Pure instinct, pure adrenaline, pure love for that title that he just won. That's how. But how far is that going to take him at this point?
Todd, I don't know what he has left. That lumbar spine was decimated. Don't forget the double stomp by Gino Rivera.
Oh my goodness, look at this roll up. Talk about trying to defy the odds, but now just all over Sparks, the new champion.
There you go.
Is Daniels.
Clearly the Agents of Chaos watching in the back, and he's going right after the injured lumbar and thoracic spine of EJ Sparks.
And if you're Sparks, the new champion, you are in big time overtime here. Title in jeopardy, and fans, again, EJ Sparks is now the reigning and defending champion.
Oh, he can't even land on his feet. I mean, EJ's got to get out of the ring. Get yourself a bit of a break. Come on, EJ. Whoa!
Spinning back kick by the champ, and it feels good to call him the champ. And I hope we can continue to do that. But it's going to take a hell of an effort. Is that going to do it? Caught him with the kick, and that was close. Daniels has kind of been toying with his prey here, Johnny.
Yeah.
He's got to keep his eye on the prize and get down to business.
Well, I think this has already shocked Evan Daniels. He certainly didn't expect EJ Sparks to put up any kind of a fight. And here he is laying face down.
You can hear the thoughts of the faithful here saying this is awesome, respecting the effort. And again, now the damage done earlier by Gino Rivera coming back to haunt the new champion as Daniels goes to the eyes.
Oh, no.
And another shot right to the back that has endured so much throughout the earlier matchup, and now again. My gosh.
That's got to be it. He hooks the leg. Oh, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the bout and new Arizona State Champion, exciting Evan Daniels!
Evan Daniels making history, and that is the mother of EJ Sparks. And imagine the emotions that she's been put through here tonight. An emotional roller coaster. Sees her son do the unthinkable, finally climb to the mountaintop, only to get thrown right off.
He's trying to charge the ring, and I don't blame her one bit. EJ Sparks had the match of his life against the only Arizona State champion we've ever had. He won the title that he's been going for months. And Evan Daniels with the silver spotlight ruins everything.
Evan Daniels stealing the spotlight, and their tag team name has never been more fitting than it is right now, because tonight Daniels was an agent of chaos. There you see the agony of defeat, the shock of the champion, former champion. We'll be back next week. We're going to try and sort things out. History made at AZ 100. Wow.